have a thought that all is well for me as far as security and finances and that sort of thing, and I see the gears of the universe just falling into place and things are happening for me. Now, if all the gears were in place, I could just take out my credit card and I could do this, and it would be a wonderful, joyous thing for me to do. But it's not something that I can do now. And so what I'm pointing out with this is that sometimes I feel like if I'm not doing something that I have the impulse to do, then I'm not being true to my picture of the financial wellness and the security that I have. Really, I know it's there. I'm so confident, it's beautiful. I know it's there. And so how do I rectify those two things?
Well, we are appreciating your story so much in light of what we've all come to in these hours that we've been together, because Esther has a saying that she speaks often. She received it from a dear friend who got it from her mother. And so Esther passes it on as much as she can, and it is, I'll take the thought for the deed. And the reason that it applies here, and the reason we like your story so much, is because we want you to understand that your well wishes for another and your feeling of appreciation for another is a much greater gift than you could give them with a bottle of wine. In other words, once you care about someone to the point that you are gifting them with your appreciation, you have already given them the ultimate gift. And whether the wine comes now or whether it comes later or whether it never manifests, the greatest gift has been given. Now, that hasn't soothed you yet, but keep listening, because we're on this. So now, as you think in terms of wanting to offer the action. Now, we've been talking for a very long time and really intensely today about the reality, which includes bottles of wines and credit cards and gifts with bows and wrapping paper. In other words, a reality. And we've been talking about a vibrational reality, and if you've been listening to us, and we know you have to have felt the intensity that we were projecting about this reality that doesn't include credit cards, and it doesn't include bottles of wine, and it doesn't include, in other words, we're asking you to feel the vibration of who you are, knowing that the manifestation will follow, but we are not asking you to feel it in order to produce the manifestation. The manifestation is your idea. In other words, we would be completely satisfied in teaching you to focus upon this vortex of creation and find the feeling place of it, because we know that's your ultimate goal anyway. Everything you want, whether it's a material object or a state of being or a relationship or a pile of money or a pile of gifts that you could give to another, everything that you want is for the same singular reason. You want it because you believe you will feel better in the having of it. So when you're able to project a feeling of appreciation, you can cut out all that cumbersome buying and selecting, and who likes what kind of wine, and who wants Chardonnay, and who wants Merlot, and how old should it be, and how big should the bottle be, and where should I get it, and where were the grapes grown, and does this meet their palate, and will they really like it, and do they even drink wine, what will I give Esther?
Gotcha.
And so you have all of that to worry about that has the potential of taking you out of the vortex, you see. Where if you, in this general way, just appreciate to the point of wanting to be moved to action, it's the feeling of wanting to be moved to action. And we love it that you don't take your credit card out and max it out on something that you can't afford. In other words, you want to keep yourself in balance, in vibrational balance, in emotional balance, you see. So just know that if you can, oh, here's the biggest part of this. Often when you gift someone, it's because you want to make sure that they understand the depths of your appreciation. But you can't control the depths of their acknowledgement of your appreciation because you can't control where they are. But you can control the depth of your appreciation, you see. And often, we know, sometimes you'll be so tuned in, you'll just be moved or inspired to action. But our powerful encouragement and acknowledgement of your wisdom goes like this. Until you are moved in a way that you just cannot deny it, don't do it.
Can I ask one other thing, please? First of all, I have a great deal of gratitude for the